Okay, so since it's going to rain today, this section that Lee tilled up, I'm going to put some wood ash on it because it is supposed to rain today, probably in the next few hours. I should have put some lotion on my nose. So, okay, let me see if I can hold this up in my hand. Oh, okay. I don't know if that'll work or not. Okay, I'm going to turn the phone off, put the ash there, and then film it again. Okay, so I've come out and sprinkled wood ash in his pumpkin patch. All you do is just sprinkle it like that. The rain will wash it all down into the soil and nourish the soil way before he has to plant his seeds. Not seeds, they're already blooming inside. His seedlings, whatever you call them. Okay, so since it's going to rain in a couple hours, remember this that I made the other video. So I would just sprinkle wood ash. Down in here. That. You don't have to put it thick. Just lightly like this. And then the rainwater will come and help the soil. Then if the container starts to run empty, I just go refill it. But it's easier to do it like this because then you kind of get it even, not too much in one spot. Let's see. Now, when you use wood ash, this wood ash that I'm using, it's from my own fireplace from when we had the fire going. Blowing off my phone from the wood ash. We had the fire going, and so this is my own wood ash from the fireplace. If you don't have a fireplace and you need wood ash, I'll refill this to go ahead and put it in the other ones while they're done. Now remember, there's nothing planted in any of these, so you can use dry wood ash because there's nothing planted in it, okay? If you don't have a fireplace, you can make you a little place outside and burn some twigs and stuff like that. The wood ash you want to collect when it's cooled off. You want to collect it while it's dry. Don't let it rain on it and then collect it. It does no good because all of the nutrition has just soaked into wherever it was sitting at when it rained. That don't do you no good. You want to collect the wood ash before any rain or dew or any kind of wetness whatsoever gets on it, okay? Because when you place it down, the water that hits it, it's going to nourish what it is under at that time. So only dry wood ash that's never been wet. Not from any rain, no dew, no fog, no nothing. So this came from my fireplace. I did this yesterday for my cucumbers. I know it's kind of funky looking, but hey, if it works, that's fine with me. So make sure it's dry. Just like a forest, when it burns down and then everything grows back really good from the wood ash. Okay, and I'll do these here. I'll have to refill this, I think. No, I still got some in it. I'll refill it here in a minute. But yeah, that's what you do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off so you don't have to watch me do all of these. Oh, let me show you. The neighbor came by yesterday and gave Lee these seed from the gourds. And so those can get planted, and then he can have some gourds for later, make the holes in them, clean them up, make the holes in them, watch some videos on how to make the houses for the birds. I forget the name of the birds that uses them, but over here where I'm going to plant the sunflower seeds, I'll probably do this half right here, the sunflower seeds, and then this other half, the gourds, so it can vine up this fence. Okay, so what I am going to make right now is some Nuisance weed fertilizer. And these are just all different kinds of weeds that are nuisance to you. And I say nuisance because some of the weeds are actually beneficial, but if they're growing in an area like under there, they're being a nuisance right now. So this is Nuisance weed fertilizer, and I will tell you how to make it. I've never made it before. I watched plenty of videos, and what this is for, it is rich and beneficial for your plants with vitamins and minerals. As you use it, you can refill the rainwater 3 more times. Now, keep in mind, this is the very first weeds that are growing up that has not been mowed over before. I went around the property and Lee cut them down for me so that I could just grab them. And the way that you are going to use this, I'll tell you how to use it, and then I'll show you what I'm doing on it. So you're going to, when it's all said and done, you are going to leave it in the direct sun for 1 week with the lid on it, okay? When you get ready to use it, you're going to dilute it 1 part to 10 parts, and you can use it weekly as your daily regimen, okay? So after we put the ingredients in it, we're going to place the lid on top of it, and that's very important. It has to have a lid over it, and we're going to place it in the sun for 1 week. So we've got 3/4 bucket of weeds. I am going to get let's see, I'm going to get 2.5 to 3 big handfuls of the leaf mold that I have collected here. And then I am going to just get, let me see here. How much was it? Okay, 3/4 that. 2 to 3 big handfuls into the bucket of leaf mold. Or your finished compost. If you don't have the leaf mold, your finished compost, or the compost that's almost finished. okay? So the leaf mold or the compost that's almost finished or finished. So what I'm going to do is, I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and got a handful of the compost that's almost done. It's not done yet. So I just went ahead and got 1 scoop of it in here, like a really good heaping scoop of it. And let me prop this up. Oh, it's the other way. Okay, so I'm going to get about what would be equivalent of 2.5 to 3 of my handfuls of leaf mold, which is 1, 2, and 3. Then I will take it over and get rainwater, top it off with rainwater. Okay. And let's see, it's going to rain today, so we'll be collecting some more. Now, and all of this will get mixed in. Remember, as you use it, you can put it in a spray bottle, spray your garden with it, and you can top it off with water. Again, as you work it down, top it off with the rainwater 3 more times before you would start a new batch. Okay, and I think that's good right there. Let me get me a stick. I know I've got a stick around here somewhere. Yeah, but there's a stick. Okay, there is a stick. And a stick. Mix it all up. All in it. Wearing my hat today because I'm getting all sunburned. Mix it up really, really good. And it's sitting in the sun right here. And I will just leave it here in the sun. And this is to remain in here for 1 week. Now you can leave it in for months, but if you need to use it after a week, it will be fine to use it after a week. Okay. I have a few wood chips in there when I was pulling out the weeds and stuff from underneath the tables and such. I will put the lid on it and I will mark it Nuisance Weed Fertilizer. And only the word nuisance, because if it's in your way, that you word somewhere where you don't want it, that would be nuisance. Okay, now, what did I do with the lid? Let me get a lid, put it on tightly. What did I do with the lid? Well, I've got more of them right here. Sorry, I got my containers there, milk containers, orange juice containers and such. So if I need to make a very small hole in it for like a drip waterer on one of them that happens to dry out faster than I want it to. This is full of the bottles that I did in my other video, because I will need them when I get ready to sit all these out and get them ready. And I have my vinegar spray here, so if an ant or something bites me, like right there, and I sprayed it, and yes, it burns like hell, but it does stop the stinging. Okay, so let's go put the lid on this. Very easy to make, not my idea. I watched videos. I get these lids on and then I can't get them off. I have to get Lee to pull them off. I can't even pull them off. And I will mark this one. Nuisance. I got a marker here somewhere. I'll get the marker and mark it Nuisance Weed Fertilizer. Okay? And then the next video, I will show you how to... Now the fish fertilizer, I still need to get 2 more good sized fish to do it. I could do it with the one, but I would rather, if I'm gonna, you know, when I have to do everything with it, I'd rather do it all at one time, not do it several times. My little water fountain is still going. And I just keep putting my finger here and it hits the water so it won't run out. Just gotta, you know, check it every day and make sure it's got plenty of water in it. Just in case a good wind came through in the middle of the night and ran all your water out. But anyway, alrighty, so yeah, that would be it on this one. Let me go over it again. Okay, so let's say that's I wrote down my instructions. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it like this. Well, so if you want to look at what I wrote, you can. So this is for, now I have the phone over. Okay, so it is for, it's rich and beneficial for your plants with vitamins and minerals. As you use it, you can refill the rainwater 3 more times. I'm sure glad this tarp is up because it just threw a rock over here. It scared the crap out of me. Now, you want to dilute it before you use it, what's in that bucket, because it's going to be really strong and potent. So you're going to dilute it 1 part to 10 parts, and you can use it weekly. Okay? So it's a nuisance weed fertilizer, and let's see what else you need to know, because I actually showed you how to do it. Place it in the sun for 1 week. That's very important. Okay, and remember, it can last for a long time. It can last you 2 years, but you can start using it after a week. I won't be using it after a week because I don't have anything planted yet, but you know, I'm just saying if you needed to. Thank you.